In a world that has known peace amongst its land for millennia, the continents are suddenly thrust into war when a son usurps his father's throne, seeking to annihilate anything that stands in his path on his quest for world domination. Follow our vagabond adventurers as I, Vandalxero, guide them through an Aetherpunk-inspired world as they take on an empire, hold off otherworldly forces, and bring peace back to an afflicted land. Let's go to war. Duke, you finished your rubble moving and helping clearing, and the Duchess is asking if you're ready to join your friends.
Yarp.
We're gonna send you in the fastest way we can. We just have to wait for the signal lock. So if you could just step over here to this room, and you can go hang out with Gelgu until it's time to go.
Okay. I'll go do that.
When you get into the room, you notice there's not really anything in there, and it looks like a beanbag chair on the floor.
Okay. Can I go poke it with my foot?
You can.
Does anything happen when I poke it with my foot?
What did you laugh for?
Just figuring out if I can sit on you.
Why would you want to shit on me? That seems gross. My name's Gelgu.
You look comfy.
Oh, thank you.
What,
we're just waiting for the signal. So what's gonna happen? And you see him slime over to the wall and kind of climb up the wall.
Yeah,
and he has a Laffy Taffy extension come out and slap a button. And you see a door open up, and there's it looks like a circular elevator chamber inside, but it's not very big.
I assume big enough that I can get in it?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're just gonna wait for a signal. We're gonna cut from you right now. You four, along with your companion, whose name I forgot because I didn't have a pencil to write down.
Kaleska.
Oh, hang on.
Kaleska. Okay.
Damn it.
I was
I have it written down, but it's not on this page.
All day today, I was like, it's Kaltia. Nope, that doesn't sound right. It's I had the
Kaleska.
Kaleska pulls out.
I wrote it down.
I can write things down now.
Yay!
She pulls out an arrow that looks really weird, where it's half the size of a normal arrow, and she shoots it into the ground. And you see the back shoot up like a small beam of light about 15 feet into the air. This is so your friend can get here when he's ready.
Can other people see it?
I was gonna say, doesn't that kind of give away our position with the swamp and all the dragon things?
You can see it because it's your friend. It's magically linked to him.
Oh.
Nobody else can see it?
No.
Oh.
Unless they know him.
Can you see it?
Well, yeah.
What if we
I know
run
him.
into somebody we know?
Oh, okay.
Do they know
Oh
him?
my god.
I don't know who
Maybe.
he knows. He might know some black dragons.
She's like, we should
Yeah.
probably move.
He hasn't
About-
really like given away much of his backstory. Like we just a bouncer at the bar, and he's big and he's very friendly to me.
She's like,
I'm gonna take a
Starting-
couple steps back.
yeah, she heads back to the plane, basically.
Okay,
We,
go back
she's like,
to the
we don't
plane.
want to be within like 100 feet of this.
All right, I go
Oh,
back
I
to the
see.
plane then.
Oh, do we need to move the plane?
No,
Okay.
the plane is out of the way.
We walked
Okay,
100
alright.
feet from the plane.
Gotcha.
Duke,
See.
you see Gelgu, like he starts jiggling. He's like, oh, let's go.
Okay. I'll get in the thing. Is he coming with me?
He starts seeping in and up over your entire body, except for your face. Like
Can I
that
like
part.
still move, or am I like restricted?
Well, you're kind of like in a cylinder.
Okay. This is fine.
It looks like Big No Face.
He said, don't worry, I will absorb most of the shock. You might be jolted a little.
Okay.
And the door closes, and you're in
Oh,
complete
God.
darkness, and you feel your body tilting.
This is fine.
He's like, this is the worst part, by the way.
What's the best
And
part?
and as in the middle of that sentence, your body is accelerated so fast. And you are launched from a fantasy railgun.
Jesus. Okay.
I had a feeling.
So we'll cut back to you guys. About 15 minutes go by. And Kaleska's like, huh. I wonder if it...
What the hell was that?
There's a like
Duke.
a giant metal like canister, and you see it just like it's still in one piece. It's about like 2 feet into the ground, like just stuck there, and it opens up. Duke, you take 1 damage just from the impact. And
Badass.
yeah, you're upside down, by the way.
Alright.
So like
Oh shit.
and you guys just see like this green ooze coming out of it.
Oh
Kind of
no!
solid.
What happened to him? Oh, God, gross! Is that the inside of a Goliath? They're green.
I don't know. I've never seen the inside of a
I
Goliath.
love how things are dead. And this initial reaction is, gross.
Hey, Malcolm, we've seen Duke get stabbed. I'm pretty sure he bleeds red too.
Yeah, I don't think he was green. I don't think it was green blood.
Why is it all gross in there? Why would they? That's not Duke.
That's the next layer.
Maybe that's the safety precaution.
The
look
ooze like
at-
kind of
I look at
flops out.
Kaleska and like, what the hell? That's not Duke, you liar.
Just look. The ooze like plops out. It looks like silly putty kind of. So it's like it just thuds and then it melts away from him. And he's perfectly fine. He's just a little damp.
Hey guys.
You're like, that was a no. Wow,
Hey,
What's
Duke.
up?
that was weird.
Galgu.
Hi. You see the
How you
little.
gonna get- how'd you
Oh,
get it?
Jesus, it talks.
Oh, that's neat.
All right, well, I'm gonna go.
That's like a talking pudding.
What do you
And
mean you're
he
gonna
just-
go? Where are you?
Bye, Galgoo.
He just starts like heading back.
How does he head back?
He just
moves.
He's
Head
just
fo-
slowly
head
like
first.
going back.
So
That's a
does
10-day hike.
is it like little like feet on the bottom of an amoeba sliding across the
Picture,
sand,
like,
or
a
does he
snail
like
trail,
roll?
like
A
Or
snail
does he
trail.
like meatwad?
Or is he not even touch the ground? He floats.
He touches the ground. He's just like his body just moves and like blop, blop,
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
blop, like a
Alright.
snail almost.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks, I hate it. That
That's
thing's gonna give me
weird.
nightmares.
thing got
Or-
real close.
We're all like, bye, Galgoo. And then we're like, no big deal. Like,
Hope you
Cannon.
find your dad.
So that's not fun, is it?
it's pretty
Unless I'm
sad.
looking at you.
Oh, I was like, who the hell's talking to me? I forgot there was another person.
You don't know her. You just see this a drow, which is a dark-skinned elf, like with goggles on, and she's like, she looks like she's at home in a swamp.
I mean, I've had worse.
Whoa.
Knees are a little sore.
Okay.
Oh, I would think your head would hurt a little.
I thought you were dead and I thought you were green.
No, he's never been green, so I don't know where that came from.
No one's died in that since we first invented it. Okay.
No, I'm not. I just thought you said that it was Duke, and then a gross green sludge comes out, and I thought you
Yeah,
guys
that's
had
fair.
like destroyed Duke, and we're like, guess what? Here's your friend now.
You at least had the nicer,
Hello.
the nicer of the ooze. The other ones just don't even let you breathe.
Yeah, that guy was all right.
Yeah, he's a peach.
I mean, he,
he's
you know.
slime, but he's
Fif-
peach.
His touch
15.
was a
You
little
said
all-encompassing, but
you said 15 minutes, right? That's a long time not to breathe.
They're assholes.
So how many,
You don't
how many
die,
people have
but they
So
like-
people show up
50
dead.
days?
That's what. Yeah.
No. Listen, I don't want to get into the inner workings of slimes with you guys. I don't think you'd understand it right now.
Oh, please
So let's
try
just-
me.
Don't we have more pressing matters to attend
Yeah.
to?
Jesus Christ! When Ironhide says it, yes, we do.
what are you guys up to?
Oh, we're gonna go find that piece of that thing that we can't talk about because we don't trust her that much.
Oh.
There are black dragons here, and they are feral. And there are some big ones, and there are some little ones. The little ones we could probably fight, but the big ones we should probably run away from. That's what my notes say.
Don't laugh at them.
And some
Don't
of them are goofy.
Laugh at them. Apparently they're goofy.
Huh.
Some of them are going through puberty, and
What if
you
we
know,
laugh with them?
like,
So-
like little Jeffs.
It's boulder sized. If they're boulder sized, we could probably take them. So I wrote that down.
Like what size boulder though? I feel like that's kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you look at
for
a rock
me,
and you think, "Well, that's a boulder," that's size.
that's a lot of rocks for me.
I like Duke can throw a boulder.
you ever thrown a dragon?
Never had the
This
chance.
is good. This is a good time to try.
You could probably get a chance to do that.
Don't
Maybe.
they have wings?
I don't want to.
I feel as
It
though
could
that'd
be a
be
good
hard to
sport.
throw a dragon if they
Dragon
can just
tossing?
fly. It defeats the purpose when they can just fly away if you try to throw them.
Call it how to
It's an
toss a dragon.
aerodynamics thing.
Yeah.
What if you throw them
Or
into
they
like
just fly.
a boulder?
Well, that's another dragon. We shouldn't do that.
We could hit two with one stone.
That's birds.
Doing that thing. We're doing that thing we do where we just
Procrastinate,
talk
yeah.
about it for a while and go. I guess we should.
Are we getting ready to
So
go?
let's just
All
cut.
right, hang on a
So
second.
that's what we gotta
let's
do,
do
Duke.
So if we
I
don't
need a minute.
I believe it's called
trust-
vamping.
How do you what?
You have to go
How'd you get out the
bathroom or
person
something.
you don't trust?
Oh, we just don't tell them all. Like, we're looking for something, and it might
It's
be the source
important.
of the.
But we don't want to give
Corruption.
you all
But
the
if you find
information.
it, they're here. What are you gonna do?
I think we're it's gonna
We're
be
now Duke,
it's a
you will.
need to know basis. Like if we have to tell her, we're going to.
Listen.
But right now, we don't have to tell her.
I don't care if you're looking for something. Can we just stop the slavers? Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm here
Yes,
for.
also-
Let's do that too.
We don't-
Yeah.
We don't want to endanger her if we don't have to, with our sick knowledge. I don't know.
What?
It's not. It's there's not,
Don't worry
nothing about
it.
it.
It's
Is,
fine. It's fine.
nothing about the knowledge is sick.
No, I mean not sick like gross, sick like awesome.
Burdening knowledge.
No, sick.
Burdening.
Sick. Some dope knowledge.
Anyway,
Hell yeah.
I take out the piece of cork. Or I take out the cork from Sal's beer bottle, the 10-year-old ale that I gave him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Callback.
Mm-hmm. And I just start kind of like moving around my fingers for the next minute.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm making it so we can walk on water.
That seems convenient.
Yeah. I don't like it when the mud gets in my feet.
You have feet? I'm just kidding. We already went over this.
I still don't.
talked
I
about
still
this
don't
when I was-
understand
yeah.
it. It still makes no sense
Steve
to
and
me.
Ironhide are basically the same person. And
It's the sand
Steve
toes.
Steve has a
You
less.
have boobs?
No, I don't
Okay,
have
I'll stop.
boobs. I have
Sorry, no, you
yeah.
don't have
I have teeth.
It'd be way funniher if you
Okay.
had like
I feel like that was kind of foreboding. I have teeth.
human feet, but like hoof hands.
Oh, we
I
went
wouldn't
over
be
that
able to
too. That
hold a
was-
shield.
You literally
bind it
couldn't
on.
cast any spells either.
No, I could.
You could cast spells with hoof hands?
Yeah.
Like
Oof,
clip
man,
clop
that sounds
together.
funny.
You just got to move them around. It's not what you do with the fingers. It's just all about the wrist, you know?
But if you have a hoof, do you have
don't-
a wrist?
Do you
Yeah.
get wrists
Oh,
with
you
ever
those?
seen a horse?
No, you
Just
have
a
like a
little, like-
backwards knee, right? Or like a weird.
Trust me, I hang around with a bunch of cows. I'm the foremost authority on hooves.
I'm pretty sure there's no like ankle joint to a hoof, though. I don't think that's a
We're-
thing.
All depends
We're
on
doing
where
it
the hoof's
again.
attached to.
We're doing it again.
Are we
Shit.
talking cloven hooves or are we talking like horseshoes? And then at this point, everyone's kind of feet feel a little bit lighter for the next hour because I kind of assumed I just killed a minute talking about nothing.
Quite literally.
Casting water walk
Killed
as a
some
ritual.
brain cells too.
We might only have 55 minutes of walking on water left.
Oh, it's an hour from now. Yeah, so let's start moving.
Is there
Thank
even any
you.
swamp yet, or did you just do that?
You're welcome.
Kaleska, do you know where we're going?
And she just points the way you guys were heading when she put the beacon down.
Okay. That way.
I kind of
You should...
pick up Malcolm and put him on my shoulder.
Then why'd you even cast a spell on him?
I have to talk to him.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
much easier for me to bring him up to my mouth than me go down to his ear.
Oh my God, he has teeth. Be careful.
Yes, I do.
I have
I don't
teeth.
eat people. Though. Yeah, see?
You not?
Some cows don't have teeth. They're baby cows. But anyway, Malcolm. When we start getting close to that,
Wow.
I look over at what's her face.
She's ahead of you, leading the way.
Perfect. To the piece of the void blade. I have a spell that can help me locate it.
Okay.
Does that work?
I don't know. I've never tried. Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a good idea. If-
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
thought real hard on that one. Took me a couple days.
Took you-
It was when I was seatbelted next to Saal because y'all we
There
didn't.
were no seatbelts.
I had a seatbelt.
There were no seatbelts.
You should get a quarterstaff.
I have a
You
quarterstaff.
should have used it as a seatbelt.
Well, I didn't do that.
Next time when we get back in the plane, quarterstaff seatbelt.
Good. Do that.
Mm.
Anyway, I just walked.
So, you guys are all talking, and Kaleska has stopped, and you all do that thing where you all bump into each other.
Not
and she
me.
turned
I'm on
around.
his shoulder. I didn't bump into anybody.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Shut the fuck up.
I can cast
should probably
silence.
be quiet.
Like,
I mean,
do you guys not understand dragons?
before a stream, we kind of should talk a little bit, right?
What?
Oh,
You-
sorry,
you-
I got
you-
way too meta there.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I go stealth.
Hey, Malcolm, do you know anything about dragons?
She's just looking right at you like, did you jump behind a tree or something?
Yeah, the closest object, whatever it was, I could hide behind.
Probably
A
Iron.
boulder.
Ironhide.
Ironhide.
Probably a dragon.
I'm hiding behind Ironhide.
How
She-
tall is Duke?
She
Pretty
takes a
tall.
look around and she's like, all
Sounds
right, I'm gonna do this. And
Doing.
she casts Pass Without a Trace.
Ooh, nice.
Neat.
That's helpful.
That's got a +10 on all our stealth rolls. And now we don't leave footsteps.
On the water.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be quiet.
Hold
Yeah,
on, wait.
no, we
Hey,
just-
check it out. I turn into a log on Ironhide's shoulder.
Great.
Looks like he's carrying
I'm a
the log now.
lumberjack.
Great.
We're gonna be quiet and we're gonna go. Cause you've seen regular dragons, right?
Not really.
Nope.
A couple.
Just Jeff.
Feral,
Really.
feral dragons are worse.
Okay.
I feel like all the regular
Like,
dragons are better.
They won't talk to you. They want to eat you and kill you.
Oh, that is bad.
They're incredibly
So, like-
territorial.
A regular dragon.
No.
Oh yeah.
And I just kind of I look up at Malcolm, but I look up at the log, and I just kind of
No, it's a regular. I get it. I get what he's saying. I get it. From his
right,
where he's
right,
from,
right,
dragons trying to eat you.
right.
Are there any small logs laying nearby?
There's one on
There's
Ironhide's
very long,
shoulder.
too.
Oh, there's that one.
Malcolm.
Like, do you try to look like a log in the swamp, or do you just want to look like a normal log?
No, I
an
look like
out of
drift,
place
like a
log?
driftwood log, like something that was in the
Okay.
swamp, mossy and like yeah.
Okay.
I'm carrying fucking mossy plank. I love it.
Nice.
Hello there, Ed boys.
No, stop it.
She turns around and starts walking, doing typical like looking at sides of trees, looking at like tracks and stuff, and just moving forward. Can everybody make a perception check for me?
14.
Ooh, a 21.
1 + 5 is a 6.
8.
I got a 21. I guess pre-rolling my dice helped.
Shut
Telling
the fuck up now.
So
Getting stabbed while he's sleeping.
Ironhide or me?
You.
Okay. Fair with
Celeste
that.
keeps moving, but you see her like go like this, and she's like scooch down a little if you can, and she points over to the left. Duke and Ironhide, you see like a shadow moving off in the distance. It is relatively large.
Bigger than a boulder?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Bigger than
find
an
it.
Ironhide boulder?
Yes.
Okay. I
I don't see any of them.
I'm like 7'2", so I don't know how to get like I get kind of. Oh, I know. I'm
Oh, go ahead.
So
Um,
it's like foggy, your typical swamp style deal. But the way that it moves, it looks like a giant snake shadow. Like you don't actually see like arms or anything. It just, you see it like partially and then it's gone.
Does a 14 see that?
No. You're trying really hard, but at the same time, you were like upset that she told you to shut the fuck up.
So
Watching my feet on top of the water. I'm like, yeet. That's it.
And then I kind of think about picking weeds. And I start to get in that, like, almost kind of like a catcher stance as I'm just trying to stay low.
I'm like
And I look
wrapped
over at Duke.
around your shoulders, like, so I don't fall.
Could you, Malcolm, could you look like the top of like a shitty tree? Maybe we could look like a little tree.
It's a shitty tree.
I look like a tree
at all the
that
trees
has,
around us.
I
They
look
look
like a
shitty.
tree that has poop on it.
Okay.
You are literally, you look like a tree that has legs now. That doesn't, no.
So I don't have hooves.
Shut up. You are sassy today.
So I need you guys to roll stealth checks.
Don't
Jesus
forget you.
Roll a stealth check. Wham! Just throwing shit over here.
And you have a
There's
plus
a black
10 stealth.
dragon. I'm tense. I don't like this.
It was just funny.
Don't forget you have a plus 10.
It's a 16 with the plus 10.
31.
God damn.
Plus 3.
30 with a plus 10.
I feel like Ironhide and I saw it. And we were like, oh fuck, and then that like fucked up our stealthiness.
Does being a tree with
22.
legs give me any?
No, it doesn't. If anything, you should have disadvantage.
13. I don't need it.
Yeah.
13. Rolled a 3.
I don't know if you know this. Dragons are not perceptive. We'll be fine.
Well, you know, it's not like they have tremor sense or anything.
You say that. I'm looking at dragon stats right now. I got news for
I
you.
sure do. I should. Yep. Yep.
I was being sarcastic.
So was I.
Yeah, no, their like perception is like fucking.
Remember, we're floating above the water.
Yep. I know.
One of us is a shit-covered tree.
Kaleska's just like, she does just keep moving. And you don't hear anything anymore, and you don't see any shadows come back.
Absolutely right, Fuzz. Think Thor and Thor Ragnarok. This is my disguise. And I just throw a cape over my head. Yep.
Yep.
They know exactly who you are. I want to do this.
I feel like the whole time I'm walking, I'm just doing the Michael Scott, like... Yes.
With my 13 on my stealth roll, I really think that I'm just doing the Peter Griffin. Dun, 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 dun.
Or you're doing Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. He does the same thing. That one's way better.
Malcolm's my squirrel.
So about an hour goes by.
I start fumbling around with the cork and begin to cast Water Walk as a ritual again.
Oh shit.
Towards the end of it. Yeah, because I have it prepared today, and I don't want to go in the swamp. So, right around the 59-minute mark, maybe 58-minute mark, should we not be fighting a dragon, I would like to continually hang on to that cork.
I just want to point out you were doing
Can't-
this. I don't know what that means.
That's me doing my ritual with a piece of cork. It's a whole cork.
Nice.
Looks dirty.
Yeah,
Nice.
Sure. With cork, why not?
that's cork.
It's a cork.
I mean, it
Can-
plugs up a lot
say
of
it again.
things.
Say,
like
well, someone say it
bottles,
again.
cork,
Just someone keep saying
cork.
cork.
A cork?
Cork.
What
So,
goes in the top of a wine bottle?
what if one of us wanted to go
Stopper?
in water? Could we cancel that?
I think the creature has to be willing for you to cast it on it.
Up to 10 willing creatures. If you don't want to be willing,
So the moment it becomes unwilling,
yeah, the moment you no, up to 10 willing creatures I see within range when I cast the spell. So if you
Okay.
don't want to be able to walk on water for an hour through a swamp full of feral black dragons, be my guest.
I get it, and I want to walk on water most of the time, but in an emergency situation, if I needed to dive underwater, can I cancel that? Or am I
If
going to
you target a creature submerged in a liquid, the spell carries the target. No,
I don't think you can
No.
cancel it.
nope.
There's no. Okay. All right. Good to
There's
know.
no concentration. It just happens for an hour.
Good to know.
The walk on
So,
water,
DD,
you'll
are you
like it.
unwilling for this second hour of water walking through the swamp?
Let's keep it for now,
I
I
asked-
guess.
Okay, I ask for the DM's purposes.
Hey, does anyone know if black dragons can swim?
Probably. We're in a swamp.
You think they can swim?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe diving under a swamp wouldn't be a good idea.
No.
If anyone thought it was.
Yeah.
Kaleska turns around and is like, why would you dive into like 6 inches of mud?
Because some of us are full of bad ideas.
Camouflage.
It's like a
No.
I'm sure there's deeper spots
Why?
here and there. There has to be.
well, I
I,
don't know.
I wouldn't swim in these waters.
Well, I wouldn't drink it, but
I-
all right. All right.
What do
Wait,
you
why
mean,
not?
but?
Who said
why would-
drink?
I wouldn't
Why
drink
would you
it,
say?
but-
Who said you were gonna drink it?
Drink your swimming
Yeah,
water,
what is
Sal.
wrong with you?
Sometimes.
All right, keep going.
Hopefully-
Be quiet. Let's just
hopefully
keep
only
going. Just
before
keep
each
going.
Everybody can make another stealth check. You
Can
still
I
have-
though?
You
Can
have
I?
to.
Here's the thing. You still have the plus 10.
It didn't matter the first time.
That's a 20,
Hey!
20 that time.
30.
29.
32.
I got a 30. That's a natural 20 plus 10.
I've never existed. You can't see me at all. I'm the
I was
John
gonna say.
Cena of this game.
You go by, you keep going in the northerly direction, you don't see anything. Nothing sees you that you know of.
I don't like that cat.
Can I make an insight roll to see, like,
I'm sorry, you're making a swamp insight roll?
you ever feel like something's watching you? That is my insight.
Yeah, I feel like there's people watching us right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Is that not true?
Sure,
I
you
hope-
can make
I
an
hope we
insight
have a
check
lot of people
against the
watching us right
swamp.
now.
Duke just leans in and is like, I'm watching you.
15.
You always feel like somebody's watching you.
Yeah, thank you, Sam.
It's a swamp. There's snakes, there's birds, spiders, big
Can
spiders.
can I do a perception check to see if I can notice anything behind us, watching us, flying around?
Sure
us?
thing.
All right, I'm doing the big dive for a big roll.
Sounded big.
That's pretty good. 24.
Is it? It is.
It's good.
You don't see anything. It
Not that
is
good.
just the same land you've been trotting the past 2 hours.
She probably knows, like, the dragon.
Continue going.
Let me
She
know.
comes up
Water
to a tree.
Hmm?
That. Thanks for ruining it, Beth. Thanks for ruining it, Beth. She finds a tree.
I
And
do?
she's like, okay, from this tree we have to go this way.
Oh,
She does know her
Why?
path. Because
I
if we
didn't
can,
ruin it. I'm insightful. Fuck.
she goes, well, if you want to go into the breeding grounds, you can continue that way.
I don't want to do that.
No,
Get a
Sounds
baby dragon.
terrible.
No.
All right, let's
Where-
go.
where- are
Seen
we-
the second Jurassic Park movie? What the
Good.
fuck is wrong with you?
I'm a breeding grounds.
Where are we heading exactly?
Hadvin Vaughn.
Towards the slaver camp on the big X on the map, I think.
Okay.
Weren't we going towards the swamps to find the source of the corruption, right?
which
Or
is
was that a
also
different-
No,
where
Yeah,
the
it's
slave
the same,
camp
the
is.
same area.
Oh, same place.
If I had to reckon, they're probably going to be on the northern side, on the the outskirts of the north side of the swamp.
Do you know any? Do these slavers use mind control or no? Okay,
She doesn't know.
I was saying
It's not the slavers we have to worry about. It's the that
the slavers.
unfortunately
the terrible
named
tiefling.
tiefling duo.
Twins.
no,
you.
no.
Terrible tiefling twins.
No, it bugs him, so I'm trying to make it better.
If you say it, it takes away their power.
The TTs.
I feel like calling them not that name takes away their power. The probably just misunderstood tiefling twins.
No, we're
There you
gonna
go.
take away their power.
No,
I mean, if they're
I
enslaving
don't know.
people, I feel like they're probably not that misunderstood. I'm just saying.
They do
Right.
sound pretty terrible.
It's not
them
terrible, it's
individually
just
are kind of
Terrible tiefling
Terrible.
twins.
but
So
Roll stealth checks without the +10.
Oh,
fuck.
I have advantage because I look like a log that's from the.
That is a
Area.
14.
20.
19.
14.
16.
So while you guys are there arguing about the things,
Fuck.
you notice Kaleska is like, what the fuck? And you just see her like stop moving, and she just puts her bow on the ground. And as you see this happen, you see spears and swords and bows and a ton of black dragonborn coming out of the forest surrounding you. There's probably about 15 or 20.
Friendly. Hi. No?
They're going,
Oh, they're saying shut up.
about 15 seconds after they do this, the entire sun in the area is gone. And then it's back. They wait about 15 to 20 seconds after the sun comes back. What are you doing here? They're very quiet, but they're very clear.
I'm Ironhide.
That is not the answer. What are you doing here?
We need passage through the swamp to go to this mark on this map.
We're looking.
Why
for
is
the-
that log talking?
Oh, that's Malcolm.
I flipped the,
Oh, we're looking.
the thing back.
Don't
and-
worry about it. It's fine.
We're looking for the source of the corruption and potentially the end to end the slavers.
Nice.
You seek to stop the oak.
If
Yeah,
yes,
that's them.
Yes,
That's them.
Yes, that's what that means.
I remember we weren't dealing with trees, and that's their name.
You will come to the village with us. But
Your
first, show me
village?
your map.
I have the map.
And
in
you
my
see
hand.
the bigger of the dragonborn that are there points to the log and says, "Come to me, please." And you
I
see
start
him set
walking.
his weapons down. No, the log.
He's on my shoulder.
Put him down.
I removed the hood so I don't look like a log now. It's just that
Oh.
crazy mimic cloak.
You want
And
you want me to
you
put you down, or you want to climb down?
You can put me down. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'll probably
The-
fall on the way down.
the leader sets his weapons down and he moves about 10 feet from the pack and sits to show that he's not hostile.
I go over and I sit with him.
Show me this map.
I pull out the map. I say, "I'm Malcolm," and I go to do the hand thing.
That is awkward.
That's just how we do it in our from where we're from.
All of us, no, not all of us do that.
And
literally
then
never done it
I
once.
point at the big X
All the
where we're
time.
like, and I point to where I think we are. And
It's gonna be a magic people thing.
So he points to where you guys are, which isn't far off from where you actually point. You're just like a little bit south. To go up here, you have to go through Brutalis, which is not fun.
Doesn't sound fun.
Cool though.
okay,
What's
Uh,
brutality?
person-
we knew
Is
it
that
wasn't
the-
going to be easy.
He points up. That was Brutalis.
Oh, I don't want to go that way. Is there any other way around that?
His territory too big to go around easily. We can follow some paths.
Any tunnels?
Yes. Not all tunnels still need to travel through the top layer in some spots. Can only go during certain times of day, feeding times.
Pretty sure if it's that big, any time's a feeding time.
Correct.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
You come with us to village for safety. He's been very aggressive the past couple days.
Let's go.
Mr. D.
Yes.
Never mind. No, continue. I'll read my item, and then I will just check the wording. Now I'm curious.
Just keep in mind, it might not work.
I know I have no problem if it doesn't work, but if it works, that's when it's a different question.
I feel like you'll have a wicked problem if it doesn't work.
Nope. It's just gonna because I'm just gonna hold my shield up. That's all I do. And then it questions it attacked, and then it might become pacifist for 1d6 round. And then if he doesn't get hurt, he's gonna be a peaceful giant black dragon for the rest of his life.
I don't know. I feel like he's probably too aggressive, sir.
That
Or
would be
maybe we'll
so
delete it.
good. That would be so good.
I know, but usually when the DM says it might not work, it's probably not going to work.
Well, I'm still gonna try because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna ask him, does it use the charge? And if he says no, I'll be like, all right, we can try to get on the
We'll
slavers.
try.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Um,
I'll punch it.
my
got.
name, Pilk.
Okay, Pilk.
You're close to
Did you
pickle.
say he was a leader?
He seems to be the leader of the ones there.
Okay, so he's like the leader of this like scouting group.
Oh, hi, Ironhide. Pleasure to meet you. That's
We all talk later. Now not safe.
Let's go.
okay.
I look at Ironhide and I go,
Don't shush me. He was talking. You were talking.
you
No,
shh.
say hi.
all right, we're following Pilk.
He leads you like lefts and rights. Like there's no real like discernible path that you're following that you can perceive of, but he seems to like he just knows where he's going. And Kaleska's just confused. She's like, I didn't even know there was a tribe of Black Dragonborn.
Can I do an insight check to see if these guys seem like
On the level?
cool, or are they kind of like shifty and getting us ready for a little attack?
Yes.
Is there any way I can help him with that?
sacrifice?
Extra life dice. 16.
You get from the way that he's acting, like you constantly see him looking up and looking around, that he is on the level about making sure that you guys are quiet and safe so that you don't attract attention.
Okay.
Patch.
Yes. Being that I am an outlander, can I use my feature, which is Wanderer? I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and I can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
You
Would
have
it
not
be
been
possible,
here, no.
upon leaving, would I be able to kind of recall, or no?
Maybe, but as of right
Okay.
now, you have never been here, so you don't know.
Okay.
And the maps aren't very, like, they don't have, like, actual layout. It's just, like, swamp. There's no,
Yeah, I
like,
was going for like more like geography, not the maps, because I
No.
don't have the map. Okay. Cool.
you reach a point at the edge of, like, a big open pile of like mud and stuff, and then it breaks into like a pond, and you start seeing a bunch of them like just walk into the water and down. He says, "This way."
Are we walking on water right now?
Are you walking on water right now?
Yes.
Sorry, we gotta wait an hour.
Yeah.
I will always would have. I mean, if the
Wait,
hour
so
would have
hold
been,
on. So hold on. You want us to go in the water?
Yes, that is how to get to Undersunk Village.
I don't know if you know, but we don't breathe underwater.
You're not underwater for long.
Okay, so how long are we underwater for?
15 seconds.
Okay, I can do that.
How long have we been traveling through the swamp? Has it been over 3 hours?
Yes.
Okay, so how long has it been?
You just hit your 3rd hour.
Oh, so it's just all right, yeah. I wouldn't have if I would have known that we are going underwater, I would have not cast water walk. If they would have said Undersunk Village, could I make an insight check so I would have known not cast water walk.
Don't roll a 1.
This is your mom's.
Well, see, the issue is like
roll
that's the extra life thing.
Please roll
like,
one.
Don't roll a 1.
Please roll one.
You get it.
23.
Yep.
No big deal. 23.
A 1 would have still been a 7. All right.
Pretty good.
It's a good thing we didn't cast that last walk on water.
Well, the name of the village is Undersunk Village. I was kind of paying attention for a couple of moments, so I knew better.
Obviously.
You watch as Kaleska follows.
I don't like this, but I go.
Yeah, I do too, but I block my nose. I'm like, oh god. I hate when I get water up my nose.
I take a deep breath and I get ready. Because I don't know how far we're going.
15 seconds.
Diving or what?
Yeah, I put my
You're just walking.
They're walking.
I put my hood on and look like a duck.
I thought it had to be an object, not a creature.
Whittled duck.
Wood
It's
duck.
a woody duck.
A decoy. He's a decoy.
All right.
To anyone who's actually gone into the water, you notice that like as your head goes underneath the water, it's like crystal clear, and you can see the people in front of you are like they're following a specific path between like it's like a 3-foot gap between 2 sets of rocks. And you notice that they're not struggling to stay on the floor, and they're just going down and following the path.
I instinctively stick out my tail, so if anyone is behind me, they can grab onto me so they don't get lost.
Well, I mean, there's still Pilk is still up, and there's a couple of others keeping guard, making sure that everybody's going down safely.
We're herded cattle. That's what you do.
Wow. Hates being compared to a cow, does cow things.
He's got a scooper rope.
So I'm not floating back up at all.
No.
Okay. I just feel like, you know, when you like walk into like the deeper part of a pool and you slowly start like getting to that point where it's like either you float a little bit or you're sinking. Like that's what I feel like is going to happen to Malcolm very early into the walk.
No. As long as you remain between the 2 rocks, you don't go up
Deal.
at all.
Let's do this.
Well, I should say the two rows of rocks. After about 12 to 13 seconds, you emerge through the water into an open cavern. And it's
Cool.
there's an entire village under there, like lit with torches and stuff.
Does it smell like food?
It smells very mossy, but there is smells of food, yes.
Is it all black Dragonborn?
There are black and green Dragonborn.
What's the architecture look like?
No. Oh, actually, no. I like that question. I like that question. I like that.
I want to
question.
get the
God
image. I want to
damn
get the image.
It's not
Wait.
exactly like huts. Like they're a little bit more advanced than huts, but they're using basically like the trees and the stuff of the swamp.
Pueblos. They got pueblos. They
Kind
got
of,
like
yeah.
little mud hut. Yeah.
All right.
Aztec
But
and
it's-
dragon boards. I like this.
Aggressively excited.
Yeah, because we're gonna play pelota.
What?
I'm sorry. You don't want to know.
I don't think I do.
No, it's a terrible game.
So Saal and Duke didn't go down?
No, I went down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow up in the rear somewhere.
Duke is the meandering tail of the group.
He's
Yeah.
holding Ironhide's tail.
Uh
I feel like Duke likes to lead up the back to make sure, like.
And I make sure he doesn't straggle with my tail.
He stares at
Sorry.
Malcolm's butt.
Exactly.
um
That nice little whittled duck butt.
Trailing a decoy behind you. Is that what I heard?
so
Yep.
Pilk finally comes through and he says this way to Queen.
Food. Oh, we're meeting.
Wait,
We're meeting more
food?
royalty.
Another queen.
Yes, please.
Our queen.
Yeah.
Oh no. Do you have any food?
Later.
Like immediately.
It smells really good down here. I like it.
Smells like wet rock down
Mhm.
here. What are you talking about?
It smells like a cave by a beach. All you gotta do is add a little bit of salt. Hang on, I think I might have some salt, and I start rummaging through my
He is
things.
a strange one.
Wait.
I pull the hood off,
He
so
is
I'm
a-
not a duck anymore.
I hand you a moldy sandwich that's like 2 weeks old. at this point.
Oh.
So now it's a moldy wet sandwich. They're probably disintegrated in your pocket.
Gross pocket. It was in a bag. No, I'm kidding.
Shrimp pocket.
Shrimp is
Yeah, but it was
the
like,
same pocket
it
as the
wasn't a
shrimp pocket.
Ziploc baggie. It was like those old plastic bags that you kind of just folded it over and stuff could still get in it.
I just imagined it was just like in deli paper.
Even worse.
I put it in my things.
Put it in your things.
Yeah.
Ew.
I can save it.
How
Oh,
can you
here,
say
I've got
that?
another one if you
Purify it.
have use for it. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
eat
so
it at this
I
point.
follow.
There's
I
two.
go with Pilk towards the queen.
You notice that Kaleska takes her goggles off underneath, and she has like yellowish amber eyes, which you couldn't really notice before because it was.
Is she pretty?
She's like one of those like fit chicks.
Tomboy.
That's fine.
So she,
Sporty Spice.
well, then yes,
Okay.
she's not trying to be pretty,
No, that's
but
fine.
she is. I
Okay.
guess I don't know if that's your thing.
I mean, I feel like
She's,
that's better than not being pretty, but trying to be pretty.
Zoe, that's stunt. The stunt lady. Stunt person.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
And she just
Stunt
she puts her
person.
bow on her
Zoe.
back and follows
Yes.
Bill. He leads you through the town, and there's like children.
Well, first
like,
I
kind
go,
of like-
let's go, everyone, let's go.
Does the food smell go that way? Because I go that way.
It's all around you.
Yeah, I follow
Okay.
it.
But
Just
you
Ironhide,
can't
let's
follow it.
Ironhide,
It's
follow us.
literally,
Follow us, Ironhide. Stay with the team.
Ironhide, maybe the queen has food. She's a queen.
I like the way you think, Duke. You just need a tail and you'll be all
I
set.
can't believe we have to like coax him into like just following us for 5 minutes.
She might have a beach too.
I'm surprised you made it this far through the swamp following other people.
She might have a beach too.
Like
Good.
a mind washing room, you know? It's underwater. It smells like a cave on the beach.
Sandbox.
Beach.
So
This is like a little cove smell.
Yeah.
you come up to one of the larger buildings, and he stands outside the door. There are 2 green dragonborn standing outside. Queen Zaharava is inside.
Zahababa?
How do you spell that?
Zaharaba.
Zaharava.
Rava. Zaharaba.
The H's are in that.
One.
Where is it?
There's 2 at the
Oh,
end
no,
that
I
are
asked
silent.
that
There's 2
question.
at the end that are silent.
Zaharava. Zaharava.
That's how I spelled it. I did it. I can spell made up names. Yes.
Does she have a king too?
She probably don't need one.
Okay.
I don't know what that was. I'm sorry.
You have a crick in your neck or something?
Yep.
Okay.
Queen don't need no man.
Yeah. Yes.
Does she have a
Right.
Has wife.
That's amazing.
The way you said that
Still
was so
dog.
good. Queen don't need no man.
No kids?
I've seen Jurassic Park.
Let
I'm
find
sorry. I'll
out.
stop saying
Are you
that.
asking the guard about the queen's like personal?
No, not personal.
Interesting.
What the fuck?
Say that
If
say
you
that whole
froze.
thing again. Yeah, you froze.
Yes, start.
Well, no, I'm asking about the queen's family. Like, if you know, are we gonna walk?
You're
into a
asking
room
the
full of,
guard
like-
about the queen's family.
Yeah.
Should ask,
That comes off as suspicious.
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, don't be
Why don't you
suspicious.
ask her?
Do you like food?
Everybody likes
Is there
food. I
food?
Who
think.
doesn't like food?
I think everyone likes
You
it.
can take it or leave it.
Wait, what?
Is there food inside?
He just motions through the curtain.
Hmm.
I walk through the curtain.
I go through the curtain. Does it still smell like food when I go through the curtain?
Oh my god.
I'm looking back at Duke, like wondering what happened over the week while he was with the people.
I love Malcolm's. Wait, what? Appalled.
Still looking
Inside
at you
is
funny.
really like lavishly sculpted out of like the mud and everything. Like everything looks really smooth in here.
Got a good
And
mother.
there's like, yeah. And there's a big fireplace on the left-hand side, which is providing all the heat inside. And you see the queen like doing one of those like brooding stands against it, like has the arm resting against it, and she's trying to look stoic. Welcome.
Wait. When you say trying to look stoic, is she
doofy?
does she not normally like entertain people? Like, does this seem like out of the norm?
I'm sorry. Do you think she normally entertains people here in the middle of a swamp?
Maybe.
I'm just saying that
I mean,
seems
she's a
pretty like.
queen.
I'm
Does she
going with
seem very
that.
casual about it, or does she seem like awkward about it?
I don't know,
She's
She's
awkward.
the queen of.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say
There we
she's
go.
awkward. Like
Cool.
she's trying
We're
to
on the
look.
same playing field.
She's trying to look like she knows what she's doing, but she doesn't really get many people. So she's like, I don't.
Hi,
what do I do with my hands?
Hello,
Wait.
hello, Queen. Zavahara, Rava, Zaharava.
Zaharava.
Hello.
I am Malcolm Sandyfingers, and we are the guardians of Garaxia. We are
I thought we were
here.
the pickle punchers.
Stop.
We're here
Just let him
to
get through it.
get through the swamp and meet the slavers to beat them up.
You wish to fall the oak.
We wish to destroy the oak, yes.
Please sit. She motions for
Does she look
one of you to sit in the
like? Does she look
chair.
happy or angry?
She's not. She doesn't look either. She looks like she has
very
to
nice.
like.
I
She's
sit
not-
in the chair.
Oh gosh.
Is there just a single chair?
Yes.
This is.
What's the
It's her throne.
Oh.
I say I'm sorry.
Want me to sit?
Is it like stone
Out loud
floor or like sand floor?
She's motioning to her throne to sit in her throne.
Yeah,
I
no,
sit
yeah.
in the
Ironhide
throne.
went.
I wish you
We'll-
guys would have fought for the chair. That would have been great.
Will you allow me to check for the truth?
Yes. Wait.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. Ask Ironhide all about it.
Why are people answering for me? What do you mean by check for the truth for? Is this gonna hurt?
You've literally said that I
No.
could make sure people are telling the truth
Well-
before.
Well, not today. I got nothing to lie about. Sure. Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah, she
Hold
does
on.
some poking.
Wait.
Queen, you don't even have to cast any spells to ask. Just ask him questions. He's gonna tell you the truth.
This
Yeah, we're pretty.
is reassurance for me.
Oh, sure. I'd like
You
to
are
fail the
amongst
zone
my
of truth
people,
spell.
which I am to take care of.
Go ahead, cast away.
She casts the zone of truth.
I fail.
What's the range on that?
30
I make
feet.
sure I'm outside of it.
You can make it a check. Right? What's the check?
So what? A wisdom
'Cause
save?
all of us in there would have.
Charisma save throw.
A charisma.
Charisma.
I
Oh, I think my charisma.
Failing that miserably as Zaphod and playing it off so much fun. Just
Like
got a
charisma.
9.
What's charisma?
16, baby.
Oh, never mind.
Dump stat.
Failed.
It was
I rolled a
a
3.
whopping 12.
I rolled a 2. If a
Val,
3
what did
minus
you
1.
roll?
16.
You all fail.
Oh, damn.
Shucks.
Rolled really good.
Is your true intention to stop the oak?
Yes, it is. Whoa.
yes, and another thing.
Yes.
You're talking to me, not them, so it's okay.
Do you wish to harm any of my people?
No, unless they
No,
harm
we
us.
don't.
No. I don't intend to harm anybody, but people do things to harm me and then or my friends here, so that's when I start harming them.
Then you are welcome to the village.
Perfect.
That was easy.
Be known that the terror of the sky, Brutalis, could possibly be a hindrance. We cannot go through his territory completely unseen.
Well, he's like the size of a whole continent, so it makes sense.
He
He
blotted
is
out
not.
the sky.
He is not that big, but he is big.
He's pretty big.
He is very vicious and mean. We have lost many a people.
So's Clem. Clem's pretty vicious and mean.
Me?
She is a strong warrior, then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the word is strong. I would think yeah, I'm not that strong, but I'm pretty fast.
Strength isn't.
Anyway,
I'm scrappy.
Strength is not measured through muscle alone.
Did like punch a robot in half, so
That did happen. Wait, did I really do that?
well, I mean, you
like
didn't punch
caved
it
a roof
half,
in.
but You did. You did kind of tear open the top of a robot.
What else have I done?
Saw
Sold some
Malcom yelling at a
questionable
mailman.
novels.
That's true. Guilty.
Please make yourselves at home tonight.
Don't. You
Um,
shouldn't say that to certain people in this group because they might get too.
Just
comfortable.
let her finish talking.
I'm under
You
the
said
effects of the zone
to,
of
and
truth
he's
spell,
one
so
of the one that you shouldn't say it to.
She literally didn't even ask you a question.
Nope, I had to interrupt. That's the interrupting cow says moo.
The little
you-
ones will keep you entertained. They're always looking for new stories.
Little ones. Oh my god, is this like the Ewok village?
Kids, they have kids.
Yes, there are children.
Malcolm does
We
really
saw 'em
like
as we were
books.
going in.
Oh god.
There
I don't like kids.
are not very many books here.
Oh yeah, they don't know. You know, this book has
Little
a
ones like
rating on it.
stories.
None of the books I have
On
are
the
going to
mouth.
be interesting for the children.
You just tell them like about the stuff that we've done. I don't have to read a book about smut. That seems like really inappropriate, you guys. Jeez.
They want to learn.
Whoa.
If they want to learn how to like figure
There
out
are
like the
young adults.
gravitational pull of the radius on Mars, I got a book about it.
What is Mars?
Hell is Mars.
It's a planet somewhere.
Planet.
You speak funny words.
Clown.
You're on a planet. It's just not Mars.
It could be.
What is it though? Why are we talking? No, stop it. I hate this. Make me feel small and I don't like it.
Garaxia,
Stand next to
right?
Malcolm.
Isn't Garaxia the planet?
I stand next to Malcolm. Ah, that's better.
See?
He told me to do it! Oh, he looks mad.
Oh. He looks a little angry.
Yeah, he's gonna do something mean.
Where's the food?
You can find it anywhere.
Anyway.
I don't. You don't know what you're getting into.
Our intentions are noble, so we are welcome here and we can treat it as our home.
It's just
And I'm
just
bid you adieu,
Oh,
Mrs. Your Majesty,
I am-
Zahar, and I go look for something to eat, and I'm gonna go play with some little kids.
I put
You know he lives in a barn, right?
I
Haraba.
put the 10 gold pieces that Ironhide gave to me, or 5 that he gave to me, on the ground in front of me, and I say, just do whatever you can with this. It's just
What?
She
You're
looks
already
at
gone.
it. She looks at it confused as I don't know what this is.
I was about to say.
That's
What if it has
repayment for what's about to
quality?
happen next.
It's
It-
don't have
literally
currency.
you don't use gold.
no.
Okay.
We live off the land.
Fine. How about this? And I put 3 candles down.
Ooh, there
These
you
could
go.
help. Thank you.
That
There was
that's
no need
that
for
that.
that.
This is just like just remember this point right here where I gave you the 3 candles, and then tomorrow when you're like really upset about something, just remember the 3 candles.
Oh, fucking Christ. A female green dragonborn walks from the other side and whispers something into her ear. She says, the hunting party is back. We will cook dinner shortly. I hope you are okay with eating dragon.
Oh, I never have. I'm kind of excited.
I'm not there.
Wait a second. Are
I'll-
you okay with eating dragon?
It is part of the land.
Black
Yeah,
dragon?
But it's also kind of
Uh,
part of.
cannibalism?
Yeah,
no,
let them, like,
they're a
snow
race of
diet.
Different-
people. It's completely different.
Okay.
They
Alright.
they
I'm so glad
normally
I'm
like,
not
I-
there for this conversation.
normally the Dragonborn would worship dragons, but if it's part of the living, I think like having food is more important.
I don't think I've ever met one before.
I'm just once again a book that I read that these kids aren't gonna want to learn about. Just like useless information.
All right.
So for clarification, dragons and Dragonborn have no relation here.
Just like cows and
Here.
minotaurs.
Correct.
Okay.
Anywheres.
This
Anywhere, they don't
plane,
have.
They do not have a connection.
Got it. Well, now I know.
Dragonborns have hands, dragons have claws. Big difference.
Dragons can have hands if they, change into people, but
They polymorph, that's different.
they still get
Is
hands.
it polymorph or is it a shape change?
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Both.
I don't
They
mean asking.
influence-
I'm literally asking.
They
I don't actually know.
influence it by magic.
They influence it. You said that weird.
I'm sorry, I went Ross Geller from Friends.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. We haven't met any minotaurs, so we're not even gonna go down that way until Vandal throws one in front of Ironhide and sees what happens.
You haven't met any Minotaur that stands out. They're all over the place.
I haven't met any minotaurs. Like, I don't remember any. There was like a couple, like the
I
first
just
session.
said that have not stood
Gambling
out.
planet.
Anyway,
He hasn't met any NPC
Planet. Said
Minotaurs.
planet.
Kaleska just goes off and is like, you see her talking to different people, learning, like, she's mostly talking to like the hunting party that was out that brought you guys here. She looks like she's trying to get information. So like you see her pulling out a map and they're like pointing things out on the map to her, and she's like changing things and understanding things. So she's trying to get a better layout of the area than what she's used to. What are you guys doing?
I went to already look for some sort of fruit pie sort of thing and to entertain children.
So
Sure
you don't you don't find any pies. You definitely find some vegetable stews, which are
Ooh.
mostly like mushroom stews.
Yes.
So
Fucking
it's like
gross.
Slurping
mushrooms,
foods.
mushrooms, onions, like,
Slurping.
roots and stuff.
Fucking gross.
Wet squelching noises, here we come.
Ah, stop. It's so much worse when it's like it's
Oh,
right
yeah.
here in my face.
I'm so glad we are like whenever we get to the point where like we have like audible like captions,
Stop
wet
it.
squelching,
Stop it.
mouth noises.
No. Hate
Chewing.
I hate it. I hate
I haven't chewed in a while.
it.
So vegetable stews and kids.
So it's
Sounds
just
weird when you say it like that.
it's just kids running around that playing with like leather balls and stuff, like just being kids.
Sal's
Oh,
doing
look at those
magic,
kids
kitty
being kids.
What are you guys playing?
All
Kid stuff.
Well, can I play?
sure.
I don't know how to play. You wait, just you wait.
You
The-
wait.
The little Dragonborn kid picks up the ball and just throws it. You do that, and then chase after it. Whoever gets to it first gets to do that again.
Oh, okay. Well, I start running towards the ball, I guess. Easy game.
Are you faster than a little kid?
All I
30
can,
foot speed,
all I
probably.
can picture is like Ironhide running around with all this
It's just a
vegetable
big
stew
ball out.
sloshing around in his belly the whole time. So he's probably like, "Urgh, urgh," like.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Which stomach? though?
Imagine you,
Yeah,
if
first one.
anyone's ever done anything like remotely athletic after eating like 2 heapings of
especially, like,
anything,
soup.
yeah, soup or anything.
Right,
Ugh.
it's like sloshy as hell.
You just blow chunks and you're good. You're fine.
No.
A few bursts. and you're just
I was just kind of
Same-
picturing
same
the scene
thing.
from Billy Madison
Bleh.
where, you know, dodgeball. That's what I was
Yeah,
picturing
that
there for
too.
a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, they
A little
don't
bit
know
of-
about that game. If you
a little
want
bit
to
of-
Neither
teach
do
them
I.
that.
No.
A little bit of Billy Madison slash
Picture you're like, hey kid, catch.
oh yeah.
Boom.
To be fair,
Not to be fair.
I feel like dodgeball sounds a lot cooler than whatever the hell they're playing.
Well,
Throwing
They
them
live
right
under a fucking swamp.
still.
How'd they even get that ball?
I have an idea.
It's made of leathers.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
You guys like stories?
You just see like all of them stop and turn and go like, oh. And they just
I have an idea.
They all immediately just flock to in front of you and sit. And they're all just quiet and like giving you big bug eyes and waiting.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh my god, and none of us are there. This is an impressionable group. Oh my god.
And we're gonna cut away from him because he's gonna be doing that for forever.
I'm trying to think of the story that I'm going to tell when we cut back to me.
Someone please think of the children. Ooh, it's bad. I'm just scared about what you're gonna say.
Just you wait.
I'm waiting. Oh boy.
Who are we cutting to?
Whoever speaks up first.
I think we were all in the same room still, weren't we?
Dook, what are you doing?
Shit.
That's what you get.
Huh. They got any neat knickknacks? Well, they don't really have shops or anything, do they?
Duke, I got plenty of cool knickknacks if you're looking for something.
I'm
I have
thinking
this-
like
I have a,
You know,
a chicken I carved at one time.
I'm picturing it being like almost tribalistic, so I'm thinking like any cool bone shit I can like tack onto my stuff.
Can someone give me a piercing real quick? I mean,
If you want one,
I mean, I got a
oh,
ring.
shit!
They could add.
Got a ring.
Oh boy.
18 plus stream. 18 plus stream.
I've heard that can go very, very wrong.
Thank you for being 18 years older and watching.
Just saying, I've heard that can go very wrong. You should be careful.
Yeah, I don't think walking through swamp water is where I'm gonna want to get a piercing. I'm just saying.
No. Oh.
But no, you know,
there
they have
are
craft beers, let's put it that way.
yes. So a lot of their stuff is bone or claws or like stick related because you're in a fucking swamp.
Six, fuck yes.
Is there any?
Stick-related.
Is there any dragon scale stuff?
They don't really seem to be wearing a lot of armor. Like most of them seem to not wear armor so that they're faster and more quiet. You notice most of like the outsides of their huts and stuff are lined with like scales. Provides good structure. You do find like a bonesmith, and he is, I believe that, no, I was gonna say I believe the
That's a
term is
fucking-
scrimsh.
Awesome name though. The
Scrimshaw.
Bonesmith.
Yeah, sounds badass.
Well, scrimshawing is just drawing on the outside of bone, like just making it
Yeah.
nice and pretty. It's not actually like carving the bone into useful tools.
I fucking like Bonesmith
Um,
because he sounds like a badass.
You can call him a boner.
No, I don't like that.
um,
I'm upset about it.
so like he's making spears and like
Mr. Bones.
not necessarily swords, but like daggers, spears, making shields. They're just like,
Darts?
you can find some darts and some arrows, yes.
Bone darts.
The Marith.
Bone dart.
Is there any like little like charm type shit I can maybe?
He has like neat little things if you want, just like decorations.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna talk to that guy.
Hello.
Hello.
What is that word?
the the Goliath word.
The Goliath word.
Don't see very many weapons with not bone, and he points to like your metal weapons. Because you have big ones, so it's obviously hard to hide your big metal weapons.
I just like slap my hammer down and be like, "Do you want to add bone to it?"
So he goes to like pick it up, and he's like, he's not used to the weight of it, and he's like, "Oh, how do you swing this?"
With my arms, usually.
Where did you get a palico? I won't.
He
wandered in.
He says, "Give me a second," and he goes into his hut and comes back out with a hammer, but it's made of bone. Try this.
That's so cool.
Like a big boy hammer.
It's
also.
Go ahead.
That's a good name, Bonehammer. Sorry, I'm done.
It's the same size. It's not the same shape, obviously, but it's
okay.
It looks really cool.
I dig it.
It's very light, so I'm going to allow you to wield it with one hand.
Okay.
But it does 1 dice class lower damage. So instead of a D12, it's a D10.
Okay. I do like a big fuck off hammer though.
That's fine.
Rapier does a D8, right?
What?
A rapier does a D8?
Yes.
Yep.
And a short sword's a D8?
D6.
No, isn't it a D6?
Sword is a D6.
D6.
Okay.
The
long sword is a D8?
D8, D10. Yes.
D8, D10. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Quarterstaff D68.
I think I still have my like axe as well. Can I trade him like my axe for it? He'd be willing to.
He's gonna love that.
I'll just have 2 hammers. I know I can't like dual wield them, but a bonk.
He says, "Are you sure this trade seems awfully in my favor?"
I mean,
get another one-handed weapon.
Yeah, I don't really have any. I have 2 hand axes, but
that's
one-handed.
And you can throw it.
Mm-hmm. They're not just for throwing. You can use them as an actual hand weapon.
Yeah.
Or a piton.
Yeah.
The fuck would you use a piton
On a tree?
Climbing.
No, I'm saying you can't use it as a weapon.
Like, I mean, is he trying to trade like a hand axe for his cool guy hammer?
Yeah. Hand
No,
axe
I'm
is a
saying
piton.
ask for another weapon, another bone weapon, so you can dual wield for that axe.
Oh, like trade my great axe for like 2 one-handed.
I will take 2 bone hammers.
That would be
Is that a possibility?
So he goes back into his hut and comes back out with the one-handed version of a hammer. I think it's not a war hammer. It's just a hammer. I don't know what the smaller ones are called.
Basically a maul.
Yeah. So it's a maul. So it has the same stats as a maul. It's just
You
a
get
maul.
a couple
There's nothing
Abercrombie
special
and
about
Fitches
that
in
one.
there.
Maul's a D8. Maul's a D8.
Good.
No, I had one as a cleric.
Mace Maul.
No, I had a mace. I didn't have one.
Mace is a D6.
So,
I think so. I think it's the same thing. I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now.
I have a quarterstaff.
D6, right? Am I reading that right?
A mace.
You're reading it, so yes.
Mace is a D6. A maul is 2d6 bludgeoning.
2d6. Okay.
Interesting.
Isn't that two-handed though?
Yeah,
Yes.
maul's two-handed, so it's a mace.
Yeah.
Not a maul.
Okay.
What's the bone for the mace head?
A big hammer. It's a hammer. He said.
Yeah.
No, but
Dragon teeth.
what piece of, like, it would be like a hip bone or like a, trying to think of,
Because it's sharp too.
So
Well, it's
it's
bludgeoning.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
whittle that thing to be sharp.
so it looks like the top half of a dragon skull, but backwards, and it's polished, and
I
there
was
are
gonna
no
say.
there are no
Ooh.
teeth in the skull.
Please let this be a baby dragon head on a stick.
Would you say it,
It
was
essentially
toothless?
is.
Oh.
No.
I love it. Yes. Yes.
So
Name
the bigger one is like a bigger skull, but it has like the horns still in it, and it does have the teeth.
Okay. Can I, yeah, that?
So you essentially have
That's a great axe.
he takes it and he's just like, you put it in, he's like, oh gosh.
Someone big will love that.
Might melt it down, make tools
Or
to
that.
make better weapons.
I'm not terribly attached to it, so.
Was that the one you got from the blacksmith, or was that the
I
other
think it was
hammer?
the hammer.
Okay. So yeah, you have a words.
Man.
A warhammer that.
That was a D10.
So the
Wait,
warhammer.
light? Warhammer.
No.
Oh.
Because the warhammer is a D8, D10. It's a versatile.
With the what now? Sorry.
Oh, you said D12, D10 earlier.
No, but I'm looking at the. What one does a D12?
That's the axe.
Great axe. You just skinned
Okay.
it. Look like a
You
hammer.
reskinned it,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it does a D10,
One-handed.
one-handed. And then you have the mace, which is 1d6.
That's also one-handed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just come up with cool names.
And he still has the large kabonker.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Give all the kabonks. El kabonk. Sal, what are you doing?
I'm doing magic for the kids.
Whatever kids that you can find that aren't enthralled by.
Hold on. If
Iron
Sal
Tide.
wants to help with one of the stories that I'm about to tell, I would love to have his magic.
Sure.
I'm serious.
Okay.
That's up to
All right.
Sal.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm serious. Whoa.
Yep.
I'm also like before he does his thing. I'm also looking for someone who might be able to tell me if there is anywhere I could find poison or some sort of corrosive liquid.
Oh my gosh.
Green Dragonborns.
Yeah.
All of them.
Literally,
They all
like
could.
acid and poison. That's green and black. That's hilarious.
Yep.
He has no idea though. Let him ask someone.
I don't know.
That,
Yeah,
yeah.
let him. I want him to ask someone. I want this to happen in game.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of stopping strangely, like, hey, do you know where I could find something corrosive?
It's upsetting.
You got a
So
jar?
you're asking a green dragonborn, and they kind of just like unhinge their jaw a little bit, like their jaws are kind of like snake-like,
I'm visibly trying
They
not
are.
to be rude, but
and one pulls out like a little pouch, and like you see it put over a tooth and like kind of squirt it, and it tightens the little other pouch, and there you go. What do you need that for?
Nothing important.
You might want to use it within the next like 24 hours, or it'll just
Does he
lose
still have
any.
the truth spell on him?
He's not in the
No,
zone.
You have
of
to be in the
truth.
zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. I thought it was just a
It is
Okay.
so.
Use it in the next 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It just.
So, like, how would I? Can I? I can't touch it, right? Is it corrosive, poisonous, or?
It's acid.
Oh,
You
it's
dummy.
acid. Oh, jeez. What kind of bag is this in?
It's like a special pouch that they use to store it.
Okay.
That
an
they
acid
make
bag.
from.
Acid bag.
I was thinking in my head, it's an acid bag.
What
It's,
bag is this? That's an acid bag?
it's stomach lining
Have
of
you
a
not
green
been to Woodstock?
dragon.
Oh. Okay. All right. I put that in my inventory. Like, hey, thanks, bud. You want anything for that? Seems that.
No, I make it like literally for free.
I see Sal and I start
Well,
waving
I
him over.
appreciate. Oh, yeah. I gotta get this started. I'd love to sit and chat. And
She just walks off.
okay, good. Thank God. So I go over to Ironhide.
So do you guys want to hear about the Guardians of Garaxia or
I know
Lucky
this
the
story.
Rabbit?
Wait.
What were the two options? I didn't hear the second one.
The Guardians of Garaxia or Lucky the Rabbit?
Well, we see rabbits all the time, and they're not very lucky. Let's hear about the
Oh,
first
no.
one.
Okay, all right. Sal, you can make like kind of little objects, right? Like
Yeah. As long as they're not too.
you can make noises and like noises
I can.
and stuff.
I
too.
can do noises. Yeah.
Perfect.
yeah.
All right. So we'll cut to the next person you're going to cut to, and then I'll craft my story.
So it's
'Cause I'm
either Malcolm or
almost there.
Clementine.
What are you doing, Clementine?
Malcolm deferred.
I don't know. I feel like a stranger in a strange land here. I don't like being underground at all.
So are you like kind of
Yeah.
like panicky or like?
I'm not like panicky, but I'm very uncomfortable.
Do you have like the meat sweats, but you haven't eaten meat? You're just kind of like, I don't like it down here.
I mean, generally, I'm a sweaty person. So, I'm just probably gonna go be by myself because I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to be here.
Okay.
That's it.
There is like a central like place where they have meetings, but their people aren't there. So that would probably be the best place to go that has no one there.
All right, doing it. That's it.
As you sit down, a little old black dragonborn lady with her little cane. What are you doing? That's my spot. And she like taps your leg.
Right. Get up and move.
That's my spot too.
Fucking beat the shit. I mean,
What?
there's two things I don't like. Kids and old people. No, kidding.
I mean, true,
I
but
will beat the shit out of both. No. But you're like tiny and frail. You don't need all these spots, lady. Don't start with me.
don't start with me, youngin.
Don't start
And
with
she's
me.
like- she starts like,
Do it. Do it. Do it.
who are you?
But you,
Who are you?
I
Who
hope you
am
stabbed this
I?
old lady.
Wait, what'd she say?
Where am I?
Oh boy, now I just feel bad. Do you have some sort of button you can press?
It's just not have life alert.
It could be a sending stone. Who knows?
There's no life alert.
There's a sending stone that goes right to the
You see a
town
chain wrapped
guard.
around her neck with the large rock on it with the button.
Help! I'm falling and I can't get up. She just touches it.
Thank you for contacting Swamp Alert. How can I help you? This old bitch is in my spot.
I'm on my medication.
Where am I?
Who are you?
I'm ready to
Are you like?
fight this lady. Fight her. Kidding, I'd probably kill her.
I also marked this whole bit for you there, DD. You can keep on. Ridiculous.
Have fun, and she just walks away.
I really hope that
Why?
fucking
Why,
Statler
though?
in Waldorf old lady can fucking stop.
What the fuck? Fucking hate old people.
Make
No,
a
that's it.
perception check as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo, this old lady just grifted you.
Fucking 14.
Uh-oh.
You just hear someone behind you. Have you seen an old lady?
Oh god.
I've seen her, and let me tell you, she's not pleasant. Who is it?
Nope.
Who's talking to me?
It's a green dragonborn, like that looks like panicked. Like
That way.
she's not supposed to leave the hut.
Yeah, and also you can tell her she doesn't own all the spots.
She made this area when she was younger.
Oh god.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, she thinks she owns it because she made it. She does not actually own it.
This seems like a very public space. All right.
That's the point. It is the public space. You said that way.
Yes.
Uh,
I. You know
she
what?
she just takes your hand and puts her hand over it and says thank you, and then leaves.
What's happening? Okay.
When she leaves, you notice there are 2 teeth in your hand. They're dragon teeth.
What the fuck is this place? I don't understand. Old lady yells at me. Person looks for old lady. Here's some teeth. Oh, that's not fucked up.
I don't know, maybe that's the currency they use because they live in a fucking swamp.
Yep, it's fucked up. I'm just saying, where I come from, we don't give people teeth. That sends a message.
I mean, how big are these teeth?
That's a message.
I feel like it does.
That's the name of the episode right there. Teeth send a message. Right there. I want that as the episode title.
I'm just saying.
Malcolm, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna go look for like the sages or shaman.
He's currently conducting story time.
So you do find them, and they're all like, it's basically they're all sitting around a fire and they're all high, just talking.
I just listened in for a bit, trying to get in their good graces, figure out what they're talking about, so I can have.
It's mainly just like a bunch of old dragons talking about the good old days when the black dragons weren't as prevalent as they are right now, like when Brutalis wasn't around. He seems to have migrated after like 100 or so years ago. He wasn't always here, but he hasn't left.
Okay. Do they have a god that they worship?
It's more they worship nature itself, like the area. They're just very appreciative of like the land that they have, where it's like they're not really inhibited by anybody. Like they don't normally have like anybody bothering them or anything. They live like a pretty decent life aside from the black dragons.
Pretty decent.
Pretty decent. And then they're all just smoking the whole time.
Do any of them look like spellcasters?
Can you make me an Arcana-based insight check?
Natural 20.
None of them seem to like do actual magic, but they're able to use like the stuff from around them to
More like
be healers. They're more like yeah.
Swamp benders.
Yeah. You've noticed that like you haven't really seen any like not anyone that seems like really like proficient in like fighting or casting or anything. They all seem just like commoners essentially. They know what they're doing, but they're not like the greatest at it. So it doesn't seem like any of them are like their latent abilities aren't awoken.
Okay, and so I'll chill with them for like a half hour to an hour or so, and then I go and I try to find Koleska. Because I want to figure out what information she found out.
It's not really hard to find her because she's not a Dragonborn.
Right.
You actually find her. She's in the center with Clementine, but not with Clementine. Like they're sitting on opposite sides, and they're okay with that. But she's like, she has her map out, and she's just like, she looks like she's trying to process literally everything that she's been finding out. Because she's like,
is it like a greens, like a grass area? It's just like,
yeah,
like an area you would like a common area with grass, just like
there are like some wooden benches and stuff.
And
You're
she has
essentially
like
at the picnic area at the golf club.
Yeah, she has her map like in the like on top of the grass, and she's like looking at, okay. I'll walk up and I'll like so stupid. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna like get down on the grass and like on my stomach and put my elbows down in the grass and put my head down and be like, "Oh, what you looking at?"
This has changed so much over the past. So I haven't been here in like 10 years.
Is how much more detailed is her map compared to the one I have?
Hers is like, it has landmarks because her map is huge, but it's just the swamp. It's not the whole area. She has like the swamp, and you see like a lot of more fresh markings that she's been doing since asking. And she's just like, there's like, she's like, this monument, and she points to like, it looks like an archway, apparently is moved about 3 miles this way, and then you see like arrows drawn over from where it is on the map, and it's like drawn again. So the land is changing at a like, this should not be this far over in such a short time.
I think I have an idea of why it's like that.
Is this that thing that you guys won't tell me about?
Probably.
I wonder if that also has something to do with the Dragon Brutalis?
Probably.
Hmm. I have a bad feeling.
Oh, you just met us. You probably should have had that right away.
No, not about you.
Oh.
What if the Oak have control of Brutalis?
How do you get control of a dragon?
Well, remember, they're feral. They're not smart.
That doesn't mean you can't be smart if you're feral, right?
They're easier to get control of than a normal dragon.
Okay. How do you get? I still don't like. What's? You must be really good at like mind control, if
Manipulation and mind control. Yes. Think about it. Slavers. A mind that is easily manipulated. You can gain things trust through food easily, and that just opens the door.
So why don't we go give him more food?
If you can give him more food than he's being fed, good luck.
I know someone that can make a lot of food.
This is all speculation. Like, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't necessarily mean this is what's happening, but it is a possibility.
You're really smart.
Duh.
Okay. Simple thanks would have been better than a duh, but okay.
I mean, you're really smart too. We're all smart about certain things. Like this swamp, I'm smart about. The rest of the world,
I could be pretty smart about
stupid.
it. Look how smart I am already figuring all this stuff out with you.
I'm just saying, we're all smart about something in specific, and then other things we're not so good at.
Oh, I know that. You should see my friends walk and me try to keep up.
I'm sorry, Ogre's comment just now made me laugh real good. So that's just a thing we have to worry about. I can't say that that's truth, but it is something to keep in mind.
So I got a question for you. This is kind of completely off topic, but like, are you and like Aveliano like close?
No.
Oh, you don't? You like?
Oh my God.
Not friends?
We were in.
I am there.
We did close combat training together for 2 years, and then I hated it, so I went to range training.
So what was she like during those 2 years?
An absolute asshole.
Sweet.
At least when she was fighting. When she wasn't fighting, she was normal.
Okay.
Not peppy self, but she was yeesh. She was unbearable. Always happy.
That's what I was always being happy.
It's boring.
Okay.
Do you like being happy all the time?
I'm not happy all the time.
Yeah.
You should have saw me when we were going to Roth. I wanted to strangle a postman. He didn't even have a neck, and I wanted to strangle him.
You wanted to strangle a gust of wind?
But he was, yeah, he was a gust of wind.
I gotta tell you, that's a weird thing, but I mean, I get it. I get it.
I wasn't happy then.
Are you happy now?
Pretty happy.
Well, there you go.
But not
Just don't
all
be
the
happy
time.
all the time. Yeah, there you go. It's boring.
But what?
Sunshine and kittens and all that stuff. It's ugh.
Dear diary, mood apathetic. Sorry, that's all I could think of during that whole thing.
I was a young girl. Father.
I feel like I hang out. I think I
black dragon.
I think I hang out the rest of the night with what's her name, Koleska, and like try to take a page out of her book and not be so happy tonight. Like to see, like I was like, so like what do we do? Like I pick up a rock and throw it and be like, yeah, whatever.
No, he's like brushing his hair over one eye.
Right? He's trying
100%.
too hard. You're trying too hard.
I just don't like getting my hopes up and being all smiley all the time because, as you can see, we're in war and it's not all good. I don't like getting my hopes up, I guess, is what I'm at.
I'm there still, and I'm just like, this is fucking bleak, yo. Like, what the fuck?
I can't wait until we.
I like sit down in the grass and I'm kind of like sad now.
Don't get me wrong, you do you, but that's not me.
I feel like she's just trying to tell you to be realistic, Malcolm. That's all I'm getting from this conversation.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. I can hear you.
Life is hard, but it doesn't always have to suck.
Yeah.
I feel like he's very literal, so you have to be. I don't know.
Do we have
Look
to
at
like?
him, he's throwing rocks.
I look over at Clementine like. Do we all have like the three of us? Should we all just like give each other a big hug? I feel like we're all sad and like a hug can make everyone happy.
I'm not. Do you want a hug?
She's like, I'm gonna pump the brakes on you right there. No.
I feel like
Clem, I think I need a hug. I need a hug, Clem.
I give him a hug. I 100% give him a hug. Seems like he really needs a hug.
The biggest squeeze. And then I go find a place to sleep, I guess, for the night because I have no idea. Or I ritual cast Liamid's tiny hut on the greens.
Ooh, can I stay too? Me? Yes.
Yeah, you could stay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Room. It's a temperature controlled hut. I love it.
I make it so it's like as clear as I can make it. It's still opaque, but it's like you can't see through, but you can see shadows now because I made it clear.
Cool. Nice.
I look at Koleska. You can join too if you want.
She does, and she just pulls out her bedroll.
And don't be afraid to smile every now and then. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Just based on that conversation.
She chuckles, and she does have like a little smile. But she pulls out like a little tiny oil candle and lights it, and she like adjusts the little hood on it so it's not super bright, but she's just looking at her map the whole time. Or at least she meditates for 4 hours and then goes back to the map.
I was gonna say before she meditates, she's still looking at her map. Are you like really good with maps, or is this just for you for future reference?
This is somewhat my ancestral family grounds.
Cool.
My family lived here a long time ago, before the city was built.
Above the ground?
Yes. Not underground. This is
a whole village of drow above ground. That's not like where I'm from.
Well, what do you mean where you're from?
Can I show you a really cool map I have?
Sure.
I pull out my poorly
you have a map of the Underdark.
Poorly wrought maps of Faerun.
Her mind is just blown. Like, she's
lost
confused.
a lot of it. I lost a lot of it in the transfer, and I show like the edge is like all like destroyed. This is
she's
where
like
Am would
confused, enthralled. Like she's just.
Yeah, I'm not from around here. Little bit far away. Different lane completely. And it was an accident. Haha.
I guess a happy accident.
I got magic
boy.
now.
Yeah, don't get used to me saying that or doing this thing with my face very often.
This
That,
thing.
oh,
is
that's
called
a
It's pretty
smile.
easy.
Oh,
I don't like it so much.
might want to work on that. Maybe a mirror.
She does the like she's.
Nope, that's weird. You look like
Okay,
you're gonna kill me.
I roll
don't like it.
I roll the maps back up and all right, I gotta sleep because I'm not an elf.
Hey, me either.
We're gonna cut to Ironhide and Saal.
Yes.
All right. So Sal, follow my lead. I'm going to describe events and people. If you can make those people and events come to kind of life to my words, that would be kind of cool. And I think these kids would really enjoy it.
Can I ask though, like for presentation purposes, will you stop and let Sal say what he makes? Like so, like
Yep.
say your
Every
lines
time
and
I
then
say a name and an event.
Okay,
Yep,
cool.
That is,
Okay.
that is,
I just
this
want
is-
Sal to
that is
stop.
me
So I
in
yes.
as
Okay. Whoops.
All right.
We're freezing.
All right.
Frozen again.
I'm waiting for my buffer to go away.
There you
Hang on,
go.
I'm better. It looks like I'm better now. Okay.
And I'm
Nice
gonna
choice.
roll
What is
for
happening?
myself for the quality of those.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Images.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But don't cheapen this. This will be fun.
Okay, all right.
So here's the thing. Any images you make, I don't know if any of you have seen the movie Trolls. It's gonna look like the scrapbooking troll stuff. Like they're little felt characters and they look goofy as shit.
I like that.
You're doing it
fair
for
with that.
kids. So it needs to look like serious things can happen, but it's like little felt cutouts.
Okay.
Like you could have somebody's throat slit and it's just gonna be like a felt knife.
Oh, I'm not.
and felt
I know
blood.
that's not gonna happen.
Confetti.
I
Exactly.
looked it up and it's super cute.
Yeah.
It's
So-
so
Kids been-
cute.
My kid has been watching Trolls for a week straight. Oh geez.
All right. So I suppose we'll start off with the cliche of most stories and how they start off with once upon a time there was a great lavish performance and all the kingdoms of the realms were there.
Ooh.
And there's a little book that's just like opening up. It says,
Any noises with your prestidigitation?
oh no, it's like maybe a little sparkly noise. But
Okay.
yeah, it says once upon a time on the book, and then flip it over to the first page.
But at this performance, little to everyone's knowledge, there was this evil prince that did not like his father.
Ooh.
Little felt prince comes like jumping.
And at that moment, the prince decided it was time to usurp and take control of his terrain from his father and try and take control of the kingdoms. Yes,
There's.
you.
What's usurp?
Oh, take
Is
control.
that like
That's
syrup?
Yes, usurp. It's syrup from cows. Moo syrup.
Oh.
Gotcha. But it also means take control.
He moose-upped all over his father.
Yep, usurped all over the kingdoms. The prince decided
I'm not
he was fit
animating
to
that.
rule. He was fit to rule all the kingdoms. But there was another king who decided he would select 5 adventurers. One being a traveler from a far off plane, a little halfling wizard with a fancy dress.
He wore a dress.
Little felt Malcolm comes out.
Always next to him, though, you'd find his quite large friend, a big Goliath carrying a fearsome-looking hammer. Kind of a gentle giant, though, once you get to know him.
For a second, we're gonna cut to Duke.
Yeah, there we go.
Duke, you have found the party section of the village where there's tribal music going on, like there's drums and people are drinking.
Sweet.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I can certainly try.
Oh my god, does he just have to dance?
Actually, no, because if it was that spell, he would just be dancing. There is no save the first time.
Oh no, I was talking about like drunk white girls.
Oh.
What's Steve?
That is a nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Plus absolutely nothing because I have no wisdom, but that is a nat 20.
So there are a lot of female Dragonborn, both green and black,
Okay.
that are trying to get you to dance with them, but you are being smart enough to stay away if you want.
Oh, I mean, I'll dance.
Are you drinking? Because
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Oh no.
And that's the end of Duke for tonight.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was like, oh no, is it like a praying mantis and they're just gonna bite your head off?
Yep, you'll have to roll a new character for next week.
Hey man, if that's the way Duke goes, I feel like he'd be happy, you know? Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah.
And then we go back to, while all this is happening, you sneeze. Because you're like, someone's talking about me. What the fuck? Because it's that typical trope where if somebody's talking about you, you're like, what the fuck? Back to Malcolm and Ironhide.
Never heard that in my life.
Saal and Ironhide,
Yeah.
sorry. It's a Japanese thing.
Okay.
Wow.
I definitely heard that before, yeah.
So.
Yep. It happens in anime all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I left off at Duke, right?
See.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what I had in my head. Hang on. Oh, the king also selected this very, very strong, smart, very fast female.
Don't know me at all.
No, I don't.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's because I don't want to call. I don't want to say this mean lady who likes books.
I mean.
No, she mean.
But her name was Clementine, and as much as her gruff exterior put off, deep down she was very sweet.
I did.
So
Welcome.
Clementine comes in riding a pickle.
It's so weird, but all right.
That's the logo.
I haven't even got there.
Why
Not even gonna
Why
get
is
there
she
yet.
on a big fat green snake?
Well, that's a pickle. We'll get there. We'll get there.
What's a pickle?
Untapped market.
Untapped market.
I
I
don't
was
have
thinking
anything
like a
to say.
businessman.
Not important. Hold on. Last but not least, there were 2 more. Remember, I said there was 5. There was this very cunning and adept tiefling. And so, expectedly.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah, you. That's you.
So Sal.
You're
Sal.
you're the tiefling.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Lastly, we had a very peaceful Happy Minotaur, which you don't really get to say that often, but you know.
They're all like, "That's you."
That is me. Yes. But the king selected these 5 for some strange apparent reason, and it's actually worked out pretty well because they've taken down some fearsome blacksmiths.
Oh.
Oh, the blacksmith. Yeah. It's like a bubbling smelter, and the blacksmith comes
Before
out.
they
and he's in a bear trap. I'm sorry.
Before they even had to get to the blacksmith, they had
forgot
to
about
go
that.
through the toy factory full of spooky ghosts.
Oh,
Wooden
ghosts.
toys start coming around, and the typical like cartoon like white sheet ghost is flying around.
Ooze monsters.
Just a splat.
Oh, we did fight a news monster.
Fearsome giant robot scorpions.
Big scorpion robots. The for whatever reason, Saal remembers it having one claw bigger than the other. I don't know.
Like a lobster.
fucking crab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in fucking Skyward Sword, you fight. Right? Skyward Sword, I think. Is a scorpion with like a little tiny claw and then a big claw.
Yeah.
Sorry.
These adventurers were called the Guardians of Garaxia. Their goal was to bring peace back to Garaxia. And, you know, explore the ever-producing pickle realm.
A pickle cart comes into frame.
We still don't know what pickles are.
So a pickle, what a pickle is you take these green root vegetables that are called cucumbers. I think they're a root.
Don't think that's true.
I
at
don't
all.
know.
Do an animation of a cucumber plant growing.
And then you make these like
in the ground.
brines.
In the ground.
Yep. You make these brines out of like a almost like an acid that you guys produce, and it's more or less a vinegar base, and maybe some herbs and spices, and definitely a lot of dill. You have to have dill. If you don't have any dill, it's not a pickle in my eyes. And if anybody says differently, their opinion is moo.
I hate you so fucking much.
But right now, what they're doing is they're trying to fall the oak and potentially stop the prince from finding an evil relic that
Redacted.
can help him control part of the world.
Just black sensors across the whole image.
Perfect. I was like, oh god, what's he gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything that was gonna incriminate us. I know better. They're kids. You can't trust them.
We're all like,
It's true.
yeah, fucking trust kids.
They're all just like, they love the story, and then they look up, and you can see that like there's like a shimmer that goes across the top of the cave. Oh, that means it's time to go to bed.
Oh. Well, make sure you know that the Guardians of the Garaxia are always going to keep an eye out and make sure John G will be protected.
Such a big promise, dude.
I don't know that I can promise that.
Shut up, Sal. We can do that.
All right.
Sal,
We got
Sal
this.
does an illusion of the world, and it's just the Dream Puncher rolling around it.
Just
Bam! Fucking bam! Right there. Get out of here, Universal Pickle Punchers.
There's
right
the
there,
animation
just
that you.
spinning
There's the next
around.
animation.
with
It's just them like spinning around, like throwing pickles down to the continents.
onto the world.
Just raining
Fireworks.
pickles down on everyone.
fireworks of pickles.
Yeah.
Wow. That went somewhere.
And with that, all the children leave, and now it's just you two left there by yourself.
You know, Saal, that was kind of fun.
I think that went as well as it could have.
It could have gone better. But you know, I do enjoy telling stories with you. It's quite a big. You know, if we had a campfire, it could have gone a lot better. And a guy playing a guitar.
Yeah, you have to have that for stories.
Could have delicious schmoes.
Yeah, schmo.
Schmoes are my favorite.
They're pronounced s'mores.
You know, those are actually vegetarian. There's nothing there's everything I can have in that. Actually, yeah. Vegetarian?
Marshmallows, I don't think are vegetarian.
What's meat's it? Gelatin?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not vegan. I'm good. Yep. I'm fine with eating hooves. Don't have any.
You don't have any.
That's where I draw the line right there.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Bam!
And with the cave shimmer fading, that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Thanks for watching this dysfunctional D&D presentation of the War for Garaxia. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to keep up with the Guardians of Garaxia and a ton more. Homebrewed just for you.